Blue Critter winds up, big hit, sent flying up center. They may not be able to build the Kim in time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mushroom Baseball League. It's the final game of Week 6. Jazzafrazz Cobblers facing off against the Rainbow Road Renegades here in Luigi's mansion. Gonna be a spooky game for sure. Cobblers starting off with some big swaps coming into Week 6. Bobby Hill and Blue Yoshi both picked up for a second round draft pick from the Chain Chomps. Bobby will start off a line drive out to right field where Pink Yoshi makes the catch as Blue Yoshi comes up next. Solid slap from Blue Yoshi gets a single on as the Cobblers look to reinvent themselves here in Week 6. Their 1-4 record, only win coming to a blowout win over the Heat Waves. Blue Critter now with the Superstar as well. Could hit it big. Strike 2 from the Nerd. Here's the wind up and a solid drive gets down. Glitter with the single. Puts a runner in scoring position for Blue Toad. Blowed up at bat. Big chance for the Cobblers in the first if they can start bringing them in. First pitch of ball. There's the windup. Solid hit from Blowed. Will find the gap in center right. That's going to roll out to the wall. Blue Toad. Oh, an error from Dolly. Didn't quite get the attack on the ball. A Blue Toad double brings an RBI in as Blue Yoshi slides home. Cobblers find one in the first to start things rolling. Can they keep it going? Peach up next, too deep. Winds up. Tips that one off to the right, but it will be a foul ball. Crosses the line and touches down. She's winding up again. Another fly ball. This one fouled off to the left. Will just shuffle in, goes for the star swing. The heart swing comes out, and Birdo's not going to be bamboozled by it, but the pow block hits Petey. Birdo immune to Peach's charms off the heart swing, able to throw it to Petey, but the pow block will ensure Blue Toad's able to get back on. No double play to end the inning. It's going to come down to the Road Warrior. One strike, goes for the slap, but it's picked up by Peter Piranha Plant. Cobblers leave two stranded. They do find the first run of the game. So the Renegades come up and have to stare down one of the most terrifying pitchers in the league, Toadsworth. These slow pitches, the pre-charge, able to force batters to way overextend. Nerfs a lot of the raw hitting power that the Renegades are capable of. See how they manage. The Nerd gets a slap hit single to left field, gets in on first. Strike one for Wiggler. These devious curves making it very challenging. Tips that one deep. Blue Toad's gonna try to get there. Will can't make the catch. Ritter comes in at the cutoff, but there's no chance to throw out a green Madge at first. Toadsworth as well goes for the pickoff, but doesn't get it. Petey winding up. Big hit Petey, even with the pre-charge, sends that one skyrocketing deep left. They're going to have the Kim, but can't quite find it. Toadsworth able to negate a lot of the power, but Peter Piranha Plant just brings it. Lot of heat on that ball, and even though Bobby comes in from center, just not able to get the height they need. Renegades go ahead home run, taking them up 2-1. Birdo comes up, bases empty. One strike on the count. Tips that one off to the right. Blue Yoshi not going to get it. Birdo will get herself a single. That's a runner on for Pink Yoshi. She's coming up next. Ooh, doesn't get the pick off at first. Slap hit from Pink Yoshi will be the grounder into the double play. Renegades stopped for now, but a quick 2 runs to start things off. They've put themselves in the lead as the Cobblers come back up to bat. Top of the second, Toadsworth leading the way with Britter on deck. The nerd holding strong on the mound for now. Not a lot of stamina. A poor hit from Toadsworth will be a ground ball out at first. Wind up from Britter, but it's a ball. Lets it go. Doesn't take the bait. Drive up left. That's going to get down. Bobby tried to jump it. Or King Cosmo, rather, tried to jump it at third. Einstein up next. First pitch a ball. Next a strike. Einstein hasn't swung yet, but he's winding up. Another strike. Doesn't find it. Will just go for the slap, but it gets down in the gap. That's going to be a Einstein single. Puts Britter on second and in scoring position. Bobby Hill. Can he make it happen? Slap from Bobby, but it's pulled in. The Birdo suction catch is going to be the double play at second. Just hangs in the air while she pulls it in. Runners get further and further off base as she makes the catch. And the Cobblers unable to bring any home in the second. Renegades a chance to extend the lead in the bottom of the inning. Dolly Parton coming up. First pitch a ball. She's charging up, pre-charging quite a ways. Will be a low drive, but gets into the gap. Blitter jumps too soon. Single for Dolly, puts a runner on for Toadette. Purple Toad on deck. Goes for the slap, gets down. Toadette with the single. Pode next up, a runner deep. Could bring Dolly in if he hits big here. If he can send one out to the fences, we'll see what he manages. One strike on, gets the slap, and that's not going to go all the way, but a Purple Toad single loads the bases for the King of Cosmos. The King of Katamaris here to bring some in. Star pitch Toadsworth, he's winding up. Will be a grounder, but a bobble from Blitter. King Cosmo drives one in. Renegades up 3-1 now off the King Cosmo grounder. A devastating error from Blue Critter at second. Renegades inching further ahead as the nerd comes up. Cobblers still no outs recorded. Another single brings another in home. Green Magic Koopa will score Toadette in across the plate. 4-1 now for the Renegades. It's Wiggler up next. Toadsworth starting to feel the fatigue. He's given up too many hits, and it's way too early for him to be coming off the mound. Cobblers need to rely on his ability to soften these heavy hitters. But Bobby, an error in center field! That's going to be an extra base hit for Wiggler. One in. Can they beat out King Cosmo? They will. They'll get the first out. But Toadette comes in home off the Wiggler double. Bobby confused by the bananas. Will be Pode in, not Toadette. I don't know why they're celebrating out there in center field. Toadsworth's coming off the mound. 2 runners on, and it's Peter Piranha Plant up at bat. Peach will have to figure out what to do. She'll send out the star pitch. This is going to make it a little bit more difficult for him to hit big. Petey will find just the edge of the arena. Ball comes down. Blue Toad makes the catch, but it's a sack fly. Green Magic Koopa in. Renegades with another up 5. Birdo comes up to bat. Wiggler still in scoring position. Strike 1. Striking a ball so far. Hasn't swung on anything yet. Charged twice, charged thrice. Nowhere near that one as Peach sends it outside. Strike 2. There's the changeup. She'll make contact there, and that's going to be a foul ball from Birdo. Peach needs one more strike to end this inning. May not find it. There's a slow changeup. Bobby trying to get into position. Will drop down deep in center. Birdo and RBI single as the Renegades go up 7-1. Pink Yoshi next up. The Renegades try to keep this one going. Blitter doesn't dive for it. Blitter just doesn't get there. Dolly Parton 2 on. Good Kim to both. Blue Critter can't make the jump either. Dolly's coming in on second. It's Birdo in home. They might beat out Pink Yoshi, but nope, she's in as well as Dolly comes to third. And Peach just got here, already out of stamina as she gives up 4 runs. Toadette steps into the batter's box and another one into the gap. A Toadette single will bring Dolly in home. Renegades up 10-1 and Peach off the mound. It's the second inning. She's going over to shortstop. Brown Critter coming up to pitch. Not the position you want to be in as the Cobblers. Just being eaten alive here by the Renegades. A purple Toad pop fly. Pode will send that one up to the tombstone, but Bobby may not be able to get there. He does just barely make the catch. Tombstone almost getting in the way to stop the pop fly. Renegades score 8 in the second. It's going to be a tough climb back for the Cobblers. Their defense severely hampered. They need to bring everything they've got on offense. They need it right here, right now. Can't wait till the end of the game. But a grounder from Blue Yoshi will be out at first. Blue Critter next up. No runners on. Star changeup Magic Koopa. Blitter will plant that over in center left, and that's a single. The Nerd looking like he might swap out here, and he will. It'll be switched over to second as Birdo comes up to pitch. Birdo, a very scary pitcher, and the Nerd, a very good second baseman to boot. It's over to Blode. 1 strike and a second. Birdo spins the star. Strike 2. Contact there. It's gonna maybe get down, but hangs a little bit too late. Dolly trying to come in. She will get the out. 2 outs for the Cobblers in the top of the third. Peach coming up to bat. Grounder from Peach. Petey grabs it, but there's the pow block. It's gonna be out at second no matter what. Blue Critter stunned up by that as well, and the Cobblers can't bring any in the third. Renegades, a chance to extend an already massive lead. King Cosmo winds up, strike 1. Poor hit. Peach is going to scoop that up and send it over to Einstein on first. 1 out to start the inning. The Nerd comes up next. Strike 1. Slap hit, but a dive from Blue Critter at second ensures that doesn't get down. The Nerd finds the second out. Wiggler could be last up for the Renegades as they try to get over to Petey. Strike 1 for Wiggler. Big hit from the Worm sends that one flying up right. Blue Yoshi's going to be in, and they will get the buddy jump. No Wiggler home run tonight as they make the catch over in center right. Big hop from Bobby as Blue Yoshi sends him skyward. The Cobblers do manage to get out of that inning. 3 up, 3 down. They still trail by 9. Going to be asking a lot to get this turned around. As the Road Warrior comes up. Star pitch, Birdo. Strike 1. Wind up. Big drive, but it's not going to get over green Magic Koopa. The Nerd makes the catch. Big pick from the green Magic Koopa. 1 out recorded as Toadsworth comes up. Britter on deck. There's the star pitch. Strike 1 for Toadsworth. Birdo doesn't get the strikeout, sends him a real one, but she'll get it anyway. Birdo finds the K and the second out. No runners on for Brown Critter, and a poor hit will be down to Petey. Gets that to first before the bomb can detonate. Brown Critter swings on a bad one. Cobblers 3 up, 3 down in the fourth as well. Renegades, Petey, Piranha, Birdo. Very strong start to the inning. Wind up from Peter, strike one. Strike two, a swing and a miss. Not near it. Just goes for the slap. Plants it in right. Will be a Peter Piranha Plant single. Gets a runner on for Birdo. Birdo could hit it big here. Tips that one off to the left, and it's going to go deep as well. Birdo bounces one out to the wall, and even though he's slow, Petey's trying to come in home. No holds on third. Birdo with a risky run to second as well. Pink Yoshi, 2 deep. Star pitch from Britter. She'll hit that up to the left. The ghost item bloat's not going to get there. Pink Yoshi, an extra base hit to bring 2 in. Renegades up 12-1. Dolly Parton up next. They still haven't gotten an out, and that'll get by Toadsworth. Ghost item, it's going to be Pink Yoshi in home. An RBI single for Dolly. As they go up by 12 over the Cobblers. Toadette slap hit out to the left. That will get down. Pode going for the bunt. Pulls it away right before he makes contact. We'll try it one more time. Star pitch, Pode. It's a foul, and he'll eat a green shell for his efforts as well. Gets the slap this time, but Blue Yoshi will make the catch. They get the first out. It's over to the King of Cosmos next. Solid slap from him will roll up center. It's going to be bases loaded. King of Cosmos puts one through. Brown Critter out of stam. The nerd winding up. Hits it big up center left. But that's going to plant down. Oh, Bobby does get the catch. It's a sack fly for the green Magic Koopa. Dolly coming in home, and Britter's out of here. He's in center field. No Kim in the outfield as Bobby comes up to pitch. Wiggler will drive one up into left field. Blue Toad making the catch there. But the Cobblers, their defense shattered, their lineup broken and dismantled as the Renegades just continue to apply pressure. Up 13. Cobblers finally get a chance back at bat. Einstein will foul one off to the right. Gets the slap hit, but it's pulled in by the magical catch. 1 out on the count for Bobby Hill. Strike one from Birdo. Another one yoinked in by the nerd at second. Doesn't get past the infield. Blue Yoshi next up. Strike one, Blue Yoshi. This one will get down. Dolly not quite able to get there. Blue Yoshi puts himself on for Blue Critter. If the Cobblers want to bring things back around, they need to do so now. Blue Critter winds up. Big hit. Sent flying up center. They may not be able to build the Kim in time. Toadette does get there in the end. And they'll buddy jump that one. Blue Critter not quite. Tries his hardest to put him through, but it just veers a little bit too far off center. And Toadette able to come in because of that. Shorter distance to travel. She's able to build the Kim. Peter Piranha Plant leads the way, and no Kim in the outfield for the Cobblers. This is his time to swing. Just a low line drive. Bounces out at the track and the wall. Petey with a single. Birdo comes up next. Good opportunity for Birdo too. Winding up, but strike one. Big hit from Birdo. Britter not going to get there. That's going to be Peter to third. Pink Yoshi next up. Strike one, Pink Yoshi. Runners in the corners for her. She'll send this one up center right. Britter should be able to come in and make the catch. But it's going to be a sack fly. Petey comes in from third. He'll slide in at the plate. Pink Yoshi drives one in to extend the Renegades lead even further. Strike one for Dolly. There's the star pitch. Big hit from Dolly. Can Blue Yoshi get there? He can. Toadette next up. Strike one, Toadette. Big hit from Toadette, but it won't quite have the height it needs. Blue Critter makes the pick at second. Renegades sneak one through off the Pink Yoshi sack fly. Top of the sixth, Cobblers only 2 more innings to find 14 runs, a monumental ask. Blode leads the way, slap hit doesn't get past the nerd. An electric performance over at second base tonight as he catches every ball trying to fly by. Peach next up. Strike one for Peach. There's the star pitch. Birdo gets the next strike. Nothing she can do about it. Peach gets the slap and does get it down, threads the needle up center, will find herself a single. Red Toad up next. Wind up for the Road Warrior, strike one. Big hit Red Toad. It's just going to be short of the fences, however. Toadette gets there. The ghost item before she's in position. That's going to be a Red Toad double. Peach slow trying to come in on third. She'll just barely get there. Toadsworth ready, 2 runners deep. Birdo sends out the first star pitch. Strike one for Toadsworth. Britter on deck. Could make something big start to happen here, but a second strike from Toadsworth. Birdo's got stars. Will she spin them? She will. Toadsworth sent home. Strikeout. Toadsworth as Birdo finds the second out of the inning off the strikeout. Britter, 2 runners deep, needs to execute now, but it's 1 strike on the count already. Birdo, no more stars. Gonna have to give him a real one, but he doesn't swing. Strike 2. Just goes for the slap hit. It's a grounder. Will hit Petey, but the runner's able to retreat. Britter to first. Loads the bases. It's not what they wanted, but Birdo's starting to get tired. Einstein coming up to bat. Will be fielded. Magic Koopa, the nerd at second. Cobblers load the bases, but can't bring any in. Renegades, bottom of the 6th, another opportunity to extend this lead even further. And the final nail might be hammered into the coffin here. Purple Toad gets the single. Renegades not showing a hint of mercy here. They are here to destroy the Cobblers and cement themselves as the first place team in the league. 1 strike for King Cosmo. He'll find the contact on the second, but sends it over to right field where Blue Yoshi makes the catch. The nerd next up at bat. Grounder over to Blue Critter. Will be the, no, it's not the double play. Throws it over Peach. She's not in position and he throws it off way too soon. It's going to be a single for Green Magic Koopa. The nerd gets in on first off of what should have been a double play to end the inning. Instead, Wiggler will come up and it'll be a pop fly for Wiggler. He earns that second out, but 2 runners on and it's Peter Piranha Plant. Wind up, and Petey hammers it home. A big shot flying off left. No Kim, no chance. A 3-run Petey Piranha dinger. Insult to injury here as the Piranha Plant makes this one an even larger lead. They go up 18-1. 17 runs in the lead. Birdo comes up next. Strike one. Tips that one off to the right, and Blue Yoshi makes the catch in right field. Cobblers get out of it, but they have an impossible task in the top of the 7th. No real chance to bring this one back around. We'll have to watch them do their best. Can they put any runs through and narrow this differential in the slightest? Grounder from Bobby out at first. Blue Yoshi next up. All pulled in, the magical catch. Huge grab there. Doesn't let the ball fly by. Any ball that comes near Green Magic Koopa, he's pulled in tonight. Blue Critter, a fly out to right field. Dolly Parton comes in and she'll make the catch to end the game. It's a bloodbath here in Luigi's Mansion as the Renegades win 18-1. Can anyone slow them down, or are they gonna stomp over this whole league all the way to the playoffs? We will have to see. Our MVP for tonight will be Petey. A lot of big runs coming from him, but the whole team, a great performance. Cobblers looking rough out there. Might need to figure something out as we go into the second half of the season coming up shortly. But the Renegades, what great scores across the board. Everyone bringing it tonight, and what a show they put on. Well, thanks for joining us, folks, here in Week 6. We got Week 7 up next, followed by the 120 Star Classic, our All-Star game. So if you want to participate in All-Star voting, make sure to check out the Mushroom Baseball League Discord, link in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.